Where can you find the group stages? AOC Zone is the place to go. AOCZone.net has all of the information that you seek about.
I think it's I think there's a command for that, isn't it? Is it CM?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. We see the teams there, we got the brackets there, we got the
Ah.
rules, and we have the maps. If only I had read all of those before we started streaming.
We're in stream number 1. We're streaming into the wee hours of the morning
Yeah.
here.
Welcome to the Clan Masters tournament, everyone.
Yeah. Who better to welcome?
You are christening this tournament with us late at night or early in the morning.
Yeah,
wherever
absolutely.
you are.
Okay, 30 seconds until spectators launch. We are spectators, so we should be launching in just a moment. Let's see. Yep, it's time. Let's do this, peeps. Game number 3 is on the way.
Arabia. Again.
Ooh. All right, here we go. Game number 3, RCL VSY. We are going to see Nero, Whitecourt, Monstro, and Noisic v. Lix, Degao, Yo, and Paladin, aka Feng Xing. We will see Arabia once again in game number 3. We have seen Nero on the flank in every single game so far. We will see Nero on the flank again. It'll be Nero versus Yo, Mongols v. Huns on that side. On the other side of the map, we will see Noisic as Persians. That's interesting. He will be up against Paladin as Mayans. So we will see Noisic on the flank this time. Maybe we will see a different strategy. One thing noticeable, though, is Paladin is already stealing sheep on the front.
It was really unfortunate. Yeah, Noisic sent the sheep forward to try and scout, and Paladin found 3 of them, and that's really, really bad for Noisic right off the bat.
Yeah, Noisic is in trouble. 3 sheep is a huge problem, and he's not going to win them back. They're already most of the way back home. He could potentially go and try to steal some more, but you can see that Paladin has his Eagle Warrior. His eyes are fixed on his opponent. On the other side, we're going to see Nero. Is he stealing sheep from Yo? He's stealing sheep back from Yo right now. Lix is also forward. Lix has done really great early game scout aggression, and he's going to steal 2 of Nero's sheep here. Nero's scout is not in position to keep those sheep, and Yo is going to steal the other 2. Yo is going to steal 2 of Nero's sheep on the top somehow, and Lix is going to steal 2 on the bottom. Lix could steal a boar as well. He's going to go back and steal that boar.
Oh, Yo is going to steal another sheep from Nero as well. So we got 5 sheep from Nero going over.
What is going on in the world right now? Nero is...
And now the boar is being stolen by Lix from Nero.
Boy, oh boy.
He is going to have some serious trouble there.
Nero,
assuming this boar gets back.
Nero is like grabbing the sheep and sending them back, and then Yo is grabbing them and sending them the other way. It's like a sheep war going on right now. Nero will again find 2 of his sheep. He will try to send them back again. It does look like Lix will steal his boar and probably drop it off for Mr. Yo. Right in front of Mr. Yo's TC, but Nero's scout is actually, he's not close enough to do anything. Nero's going to win 2 of his sheep back, at least for now. An absolute crazy beginning to this game. But we will see Lix eventually steal that boar. So the early game is hugely in SY's favor, who were able to steal some sheep. Or it looked like they were able to steal some sheep. However, yeah, you can see Paladin here has a massive load of sheep.
Nero's going to have 6 sheep now, because he's probably going to find the ones on the left of his base. Yeah, he found them right now, and he got 2 back from Yo. So he's going to have, he's already harvested 2, he's going to have 6 sheep, so it's not that bad. But he is minus a boar, and he is Mongol, so that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a deer patch nearby? There's a 3 deer patch just below him that he could go to maybe gather some food.
Actually, Paladin, I just saw right now, Paladin stole a boar from Noisic.
You know what, though? Noisic is here in position to steal back a boar. If he just... Does he see it? Noisic is within range of...
Yeah, his scout is really weak, though. It's half HP. And Noisic is now out of sheep. Does Noisic not have any sheep?
He has to go for it here, doesn't he? He has to go for it.
He has nothing. Yes. He has no food now. Noisic is already going to the berries. He has no boar.
It looks...
He's exhausting his sheep, and he has to go for it. You're right.
Yeah, he has to. This is a Hail Mary play, but he's going to go for it. He's going to try to steal that boar. I only saw him get one hit in, but that is what he's going to have to
No,
go
I
with.
think
Did he
he
get
got
two?
two in. Yeah, he got two in, and his ally is coming over. White Court's coming over. Um, he's gonna be able to help, maybe. Oh no, the boar is going back now. But I think if White Court is on top of it, he should be able to steal this, assuming the villager doesn't come over and get the shot off first.
Oh, man. Yep, White Court
Meanwhile,
will get
scout
the
battle
boar.
going on.
Scout battle is going on. It is real. The HP on Paladin's Eagle Warrior is 3 now. He could go down. Yes, he will go
Oh,
down.
good
So
job by White Court to take that out.
very
he knew he had
nice.
enough HP.
Very nice. Boar stealing from Munstro on the other side. He's going to try
Yeah.
to steal a boar
Look at
from
this.
Yo, but Yo is
Oh, but
shooting
it's
it
going
already.
back.
Oh my gosh, Yo is somehow going to get that boar. I don't know. I don't know why it lost interest in Munstro. I thought he was hitting it first, but it did lose interest, and the boar stealing and the shenanigans are in full tilt right now.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. So the teal player here will be alive. He will have a boar that his friendly teammate stole for him and did not kill right in front of his TC. This time we will see that boar chewed up properly. 10 gold coming in from the teal player Noisek here, so he will be able to drush on his side. And I don't know. I do think SY came out a little bit better overall, but RCL was no slouch in that. They were able to steal a boar and a couple of sheep, and at least they're going to be in this one for the long term. They should not be handicapped too much by the start, I hope. Yo Scouts
I
still...
feel like RCL reacted really well to that. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they must have expected Paladin to come forward. He's just so aggressive with the early stealing. But yeah, they did surprisingly well against that. Paladin will have a drush coming forward. It looks like Yo will have a drush coming forward. Nero's going to have a drush potentially as well. He has the barracks up, but he will go feudal first. So we will see some aggression on the edges. Noisek is he's got a barracks up as well. We're going to see some military units from Noisek this game. It is on.
Finally, we get some aggression from Noisek. As a flank player, he's not going to wall up and sling. This is fantastic.
Noisek has been
We
building
can see
up.
what he's made of.
He's been building up rage for 2 games, and now he's ready to put the pain on somebody.
He's ready to unleash the demon.
Oh man.
Unleash the demon right on, all over Paladin, yeah.
Let's see how it goes on that side for him. Right now, Nero is once again being harassed in the early game. He is going to... Yeah, those villagers will probably survive, but the Drush is doing very well from Mr. Yo. We do see... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The thing with Nero, I think he's going men-at-arms.
Yeah.
He's going up to feudal, and he's got 3 already garrisoned. Now he's ungarrisoning them. Is he not? Very strange to have them garrison in the barracks for so long.
I think he wanted to, but now that his gold is under pressure, he has to respond to it. This Vill is going to start fighting. They're going to try to take down this scout and try to push this Drush away. It does look like he will be feudal soon. We'll see if he goes men-at-arms.
Yeah, and he's making a 4th militia, so he might be doing men-at-arms.
We will see the Mongol
Which might actually work
men-at-arms
against
here.
Yo, because Yo has such a open map. Once
Yeah,
he gets in, it might actually work against him.
Yeah,
But
Yo,
he can't afford to lose his militia here if he is doing that.
Yo could be open to a little bit of fighting in the long run. We do see the Drush v Drush war between Paladin and Noisek. They are pretty much, well, it does look like Noisek is going to win that side, so all that rage he has bottled up is going to help him get a win on Paladin, at least for now. The Drushes are going to be better for the RCL team in the long run. Yo's Drush is cleaned up. I do not see men-at-arms coming in yet from Nero. I'm not sure if he's going to go for it, actually. Seems like he would have gone for it
I don't
already.
think he is. He already lost a militia. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know what the thinking was there, because he's made 4 militia. He's made 5 now. And now he's going forward again. Seems strange to me. Anyway, I also find it kind of strange how Paladin and Noisek on the other side have essentially done the same thing. They've both gone for the Drush, and then they both made a huge wall.
Yeah, they wanted to wall each other out, but they couldn't come to terms, so they had to send in militia first. I do see a Drush still in play here from Noisek. It is kind of roaming around the map near White Court's area. A little bit of a defensive action. We can see Xing coming up for a team wall. Nero is Xing on the front of his area. Look at this. Yo is coming forward, power building and archery range. He does have more units queued up in his barracks. Nero will be forward.
And he's getting men-at-arms.
Yo is going man-at-arms. Interesting. Interestingly...
After he's already lost 3 militia. So he made 3 more. He's going man-at-arms. He's going to be able to defend perfectly fine here. But that seems like a really big investment to me.
Yeah, Yo will go men-at-arms here versus Nero. He has 5 villagers on the front who are power building that archer range, and they're going to go forward. That's what my instinct was telling me. Are they going to go forward? No, they're not. Okay, I got too excited.
They're going to make another archery range. So why go men-at-arms, defensive men-at-arms, if you're making archery ranges?
The ways of Yo are not known to mere mortals like us. We just have to watch and go with it. Team Wall's coming up across from White Court. He's doing a nice job with his teammate Noisik to really wall off that side. We did see some early aggression from Noisik, and for now, there is not much going on there. The hot corner is on Yo's side. Men-at-arms in for Yo. Nero running across the map with his what was a 5 militia drush, I suppose. That is still running across the map. 5 militia from Nero after losing his boar is a very interesting outcome to this. But for now, he'll have a safe gold pile. Nero will. His teammate is relatively safe on the other flank, Noisik, and it does look like right now Yo is chasing Nero across the entire map. So really a stalemate as far as the military standpoint goes right now. You can see that RCL had the lead for a moment. They are swapping back and forth with the SY gentlemen. About 29 to 30 vills for pretty much everybody in the game. Castle Age coming for Munstro and White Court, and SY Licks and Paladin and Degauss. We will see 3 Castle Age players for the SY team. We will see 2 Castle Age players for the RCL team, at least for right now.
Well, we see Noisik not far behind, so
yeah.
3 for RCL as well. Noisik actually going to get into this game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. We get some knights maybe from him. Meanwhile, Yo's sending those archers in. He actually lost 2 archers for free. That's Nero's base.
Yeah, Nero is camping out on that hill as he should. That's a really nice place for him to defend from. Very wise decision on his part. He's going to wall up across the far side with palisades and houses. He's going to have safe gold. Nero is going to be at least somewhat safe here in the early game, and that's more than we can say for any other game.
Do you see the drush from Nero?
Yeah.
It's already way past Degau's base. The 3 men-at-arms are still tailing him. He's got a wolf tailing him. Where is he going?
He's just running those all the way around the map so that they can't do anything.
The man-at-arms from Yo, the investment there was completely useless, it turns out. Because it's not going to be able to do anything.
Just as you point that out, Nero's going to take this fight. He's killing the wolf. Okay, 2 men-at-arms left, 1 wolf left is going to eventually go down, and Yo has 2 men-at-arms in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what he's going to do with those, and like you said, not a great investment after going double archery range and full into archers. Nero is going to be fighting uphill here for a moment, using Munstro's scout as a meat shield, but not for long. That scout is dead. Nero will actually take the high ground. Yeah. Very nice positioning from Nero. He used Munstro's scout in order to get the high ground. He'll push Yo away.
And now Munstro is here with 2 knights.
Yeah, this is a nice little push on that side versus Yo.
Once again, for the 3rd game in a row, Yo is in big problems here.
Yo has
this has been surprising.
He's encountered...
Yo's been beaten up on in this series so far.
Who is this Mr. Yo guy? Is he any good? So yeah.
Oh, and the wood line from Yo as well. The knight's going in there, and he's gonna have to retreat. That is, that's not a good fight for him.
Yeah, those knights are still not. They are still on stand ground. You can see they kind of ran straight past those villagers, but they will eventually move back. Yo is in a little bit, his economy is kind of in shambles right now. He will have a tower up on the other side, protecting his gold and his wood line, but very nice early action from Nero. Nero and Munstro are winning that side hands down, but Lix has been awfully quiet. I wonder what Lix is up to.
Yeah, conquistadors are coming in, which are going to be really, really tough. And once he masses them, oh, that was a good pick to take 1 conquistador from Munstro.
Yeah, Lix may be sending them in a little bit prematurely. He has like pretty much 1 at a time right now. Yo is going to take some damage on his gold pile right now from Nero, and Knights again from Munstro. Munstro has gone knights every single game. It does make a lot of sense as Huns here. He needs the speed of those knights.
Oh, geez. On the other side, we see Paladin and Dagao coming in, and Paladin actually denied the siege workshop from Noisek, which would have been really, really important to get a Mangonel out and kind of deter those crossbows. Now they're in through that house.
Yeah, that is a huge, huge problem. We see the teal player went with 2 TCs, does not have a military to speak of whatsoever. 0 military units right now.
3 TCs he went with.
Yeah, 3 TCs, and he's got
Full
crossbows.
boom. Noisek is not comfortable with military, I guess.
Well, he's going to get a siege workshop down in the back. The one on the front is going to be GG for the moment. He's going to need a good Mangonel shot. He's in a lot of trouble. His teammate White Court is trying to help with a couple of plumes, but I don't know how that's going to go for him in the long run. Yo has stabilized his side. It does look like that army has been mostly pushed away or cleaned up from Nero. Munstro is headed back across the map with those knights, and he may actually have to go all the way back to respond to Dagao's aggression. Dagao and Paladin pushing very nicely together. The yellow
channel timed out.
and the yellow and orange players. Looks like we just lost
channel.
Dave for a moment. But we will continue to push our way through, continuing this game. Munstro has come back home to help Nero on that flank for the moment. But the other side is bleeding. It is really in a lot of trouble. Dagao is asking for Xing because he has these knights that can roam around in this economy. Right now, a castle will stop the bleeding here from White Court, so that will slow the progression toward his area. But man, his teammate Noisek here is pretty darn open. We'll have a siege workshop and potentially a Mangonel to defend with, but he is not in the greatest of shape right now. Crossbows.
He needs some melee units. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Did
thought I
disconnect
lost you.
from TeamSpeak there? Yeah.
Yeah.
You went
Beautiful.
all robot voice, so I rejoined.
Oh, I was so scared for a
But
moment.
he needs, yeah, I know. He needs some knights, man. He needs some sort of melee unit. And he seemed really hesitant to make any army whatsoever. He went for the full boom and maybe a Mangonel in the wall, but it didn't work out for him.
Noisek here does not have a whole lot of resources, is trying to boom up, but is really... He's in trouble. The thing is, though, one thing that's working to his advantage right now is Paladin and Dagao are a little bit indecisive. There's 3 wolves on his team as well. They're roaming around, but not really picking an area to attack yet. They have not truly gotten into Noisek's eco just yet, but they will. I believe they will soon. On the front, we can see Nero and Munstro are fighting a couple of conquistadors. They could do pretty well working together there, but that side is a bit of a stalemate for the moment. On the far side, we do see those knights and those crossbows finally roaming around the horn to get in on Noisek's back area. Noisek is going to defend with scorpions and a Mangonel. That is what he's going to defend with, Mr. Dave.
This is really bad for Noisek because look at the only place he can take wood is right there and at his second TC to the left.
Yep.
And both of those spots are now being cut off.
Yeah, he is in a whole lot of trouble right now. Knight coming in to pick out his Mangonel. Oop, he will get a convert there, so that will help him a little. But yeah, he's lost his main gold. He's lost that wood line that he really needed, like you said. And right now, he's doing his best to defend, but it is on his teammates to make a push on the other side, and they are just clinging to a hill in defense on Nero's area. Nero wisely picking that battle on the hill, but the numbers are just not in his favor. The odds are not in his favor in this fight. He does have a meat shield. They can hold this for now, but it does look like Mr. Yo here and a couple of conks from Licks can probably continue to push on that side. Dagao has sent his knights toward the green player, but again, they're a little indecisive. They're running halfway to green, they're running back. Green player has plumes in the economy now of the teal player, and he may be able to stabilize this. The knights from Dagao and the crossbows from Paladin are now separated, and they could take a bad fight. One would hope. If you're cheering for RCL, that's what you're hoping for in this case. Does look like those plumes will push the knights all the way around the horn. They will run into the economy here of White Court and do a bit of idling damage. The crossbows right now from Paladin are kind of in no man's land, not doing a whole lot. So Noisek has sort of had a moment to breathe, but now the second barrage of knights and crossbows are coming in onto the front of his base once again.
He
This,
needs to find somewhere else to take wood because he really, really needs it to get his economy going, and he doesn't have any at the moment. And on the other side, conquistadors are in, and the crossbowmen, they're going to use that oasis to just take out all those knights.
yeah, it does not look good at all right now for Team RCL. They are getting beat up on. Nero here with crossbows with +2. He's going to try to defend these conks, and he'll do okay against them. But I don't know, Yo and Lix are doing a pretty decent job to keep that side of the map on the defensive. On the other side, Degao is making really big inroads with Paladin. They will, for the moment, though, they will not be in really for the moment. It does look like White Court has the plumes to deal with Paladin's crossbows on the front, but for now he's not taking the fight. Maybe he doesn't have the number, but it looks to me like he could take that fight on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can, right? That looks like he can take that down. Let's see.
I think he can, but look at I don't know. They're just, it seems like RCL's losing on both sides.
Yeah.
The villager count even is just way higher for Degao and Paladin as compared to White Court and Noisic, and the push is being done by Degao and Paladin, so I think there's a huge advantage on the right side, and there's a little bit of an advantage on the left side even as well, even though they just got their army cleared up.
Yeah, it looks like that castle drop on the front from Paladin will be really very annoying on the front area of Noisic. On the other side, we see the knights and crossbows roaming around from Nero and White Court, and Munster in defense for the moment. Cav archers out from Yo en masse with bloodlines. So he has switched unit composition a bit here, and he will continue to push on that side. But like you said, the other side is hemorrhaging blood. We will see the plumed archers work their way across from White Court to get in some free damage on those knights who are out for the moment. But quick response from Degao to pull them back. I should say quick. I say quick response maybe a little too early. Degao is not quite pulling them back yet. He's taking a bit of damage from the Eagles, but he will be all right on that side. Castle drop is down. Imperial Age is coming for Lix and Degao.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And I feel like once they get to Imperial Age, we might see the GG being called. It depends. It all depends what's happening on the western side of the map with that push, which I don't really feel like they can do that much on that side, because Yo has that hill, and he has soon to be five archer ranges, all pumping cav archers. So really tough to push that.
Yeah, Yo is in very good shape. His teammate Lix will soon be Imperial. Lix is going to send his conquistadors across the map, which may help Munstro and Nero get a little bit of a push on that side. They need something to be in the win column for them right now, and pushing on that side is their best chance. The green and teal players here have kind of stabilized their side. They've got stone walls up. There will be a double castle drop from Paladin, but at least for the moment, they will be alive. So if a push could come in from the other side, from the RCL guys, from blue and purple here, Nero and Munstro, this could swing. But like you said, Yo has a lot of cav archers in defense, and he can probably deal with this. Yeah, for the moment, he has 4 or 5 ranges up. He's not pumping out cav archers that I can see. Let's check on Yo's point of view. He may be garrisoning them for a moment. Getting thumb ring, yep, garrisoning up a few more of those cav archers. Just trying to take the best fights that he can right now and pick off some of this army. Lix is paying tribute to Mr. Yo for a castle. Yo will be able to drop a castle in his eco to defend this push. Siege Workshop on the front from Nero, and they are all in on this fight. They have to be. Degao has split some of his knights around to head toward the blue player here. He's going to head toward Munstro to help out Lix with those conquistadors. And it is going from bad to worse, I think, from the RCL team, but at least this push on the front is alive for the moment.
And also Degao moving forward with villagers, making castles in the middle of the map. He's already started with the Maganai production. He's going to go right into that unit line. Yo lost a lot of archers, though, to that push from from Nero, and Nero's actually backing it up with some siege workshops. They may be able to push in there, but a good castle from Yo is going to defend. I feel like that's going to defend that side for quite a while.
Decent mangonel shot comes in. Another one could be on the way. Nero clinging to a hill right now, but he is within range of the castle. He's also within range of this mangonel. Mangonel gets sniped down. Imperial Age comes in for the blue player Munstro. So we will see 2 SY players in the Imperial Age. 1 in the Imperial Age for the RCL team. White Court is not terribly far behind. But this is bad news. Yo is the castle up. He's got knights in on his side from Licks. They will stabilize that side here in the long run. And for now, Munstro and Nero will have to abandon those siege workshops that they worked ever so hard to get up. Paladin's going to drop a 3rd castle on the front of the teal players area.
Yeah, it's just terrible for Noisek. It's just gone from bad to worse for him. I mean, 1 castle is bad enough, but 3...
Triple castle drop on that side. It is going up. It is going a lot more slowly than I thought it might. At least for the moment, the teal player is alive on that side. He was getting totally gutted by knights for a moment there.
I feel like it might get really bad as soon as either Yo or Degao is going to get into that wood line from purple on Nero. And there's a lot of villagers there, and that's completely open. Or even the gold from Monstro.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be really, really messy once they do that.
Yo is in with quite a few Cav Archers right now. Munstro does not have the Knights to deal with this just yet. He's going to respond, but Lix is roaming through the economy of Nero as well. It is a full-on assault. They've kind of circumvented fighting that army of Munstro and Nero in the middle. They've run right around it. And for now, they're getting in good damage. But Yo is going to retreat right into the loving arms of Nero. But Nero's not taking the fight just yet. What is going on here? Take the shot, man. Take the shot. Okay, he will grab down some damage on Yo and chase him away. Yo might have done better to go forward there, but he went back, and in the end he loses a couple of Cav Archers for pretty cheap. But for the moment, that push continues. You can see that the middle of the map is Degao's territory. He is moving forward with Mangadai. He will be Imperial, he is already Imperial. He'll be Elite Mangadai very shortly. Nero clicking up to the Imperial Age, but look at the map control from Degao. Look at the map control from Paladin as well.
Yeah, and Lix already has Paladins in, and that's really, really important because no one else on the other team, like the closest is Monstro, but he's at about 20% on the Paladin research, so can't fight that. And there's the GG.
The GG is going to come in just in time to save this one poor villager's life who's getting triple teamed by wolves. I don't know if you see that in the bottom corner of the map. She is just going to survive.
Now. Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, she was in bad straits. So there you guys have it. Game number 3 will go to SY. They pretty much controlled this one wire to wire. We were hoping to see a good push on the side here from Nero and Munstro, but it did not really materialize. And in the end, game number 3 will go to SY. We are in the group stage. Every point matters, so we will see SY really trying hard to get the last point here. We'll see RCL trying to steal at least 1 point out of this set of games. Let's see. Military stats are actually relatively similar. Noisek taking the most damage, as you might have expected based on the way that game turned out. Eco advantage was in Munstro's favor. We did not see a massive sling in that particular game. Munstro and Degao, I should say, seem to dominate the resources, and that is it for game number 3. All right, 3-0, friends.
I think I'm gonna have to leave you here. It's 1:30.
Yeah, man.
I gotta get up at 7. So
beautiful. Well, thanks for joining me. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for pushing.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, we should do this again sometime.
Yeah, man. Thanks for pushing into the wee hours of the night. Appreciate that a lot.
All right. Good night, night stream, and I'll see you next time.
Peace out, my good man. That was
user disconnected from your channel.
That was the Vicious Marauder. That was Dave. Thanks so much to Dave. Everybody check out Dave's channel. Say hi to Dave. Say thanks to him. Jeez Louise, he's up in the middle of the night here, working his way through these games with me. Couldn't have done it without him. Hopefully I can survive the last one on my own. We have game number 4. It's going to be 4v4. The losing clan, which is right now is RCL. They will have a choice between Arabia and Dry Arabia, Bedouins, Land Nomad, or Nomad CM Map Pack. Okay, so they have a choice of quite a few maps here. Maybe they will switch it up. We've seen Arabia throughout this so far. This is not a best of 3 or a best of 5 Carnival. This is Degao such a Don Juan. This is just it's the group stage. So right now everybody is trying to get as many wins as possible. So we are going to play the 4th game. We have the players here still in the room. It looks like for the moment, maybe Yinghua will join in game number 4 to the SY team. Monstro, Noisek, Whitecourt, and Nero are here. They are working hard to try to steal a win in game number 4. Right now it is 3-0. Since we have a brief break, it does look like we're waiting for a player. I think Degao may not play in this last game, not sure. I just want to mention that a few of these guys do have channels. At least as far as I know, Nero is streaming pretty actively. Check out Nero's channel. He's a very good player, very good streamer. Degao will stream from time to time and has a very entertaining channel as well. I don't know if any of the other players here have one, but if you get a chance, check those guys out. Support AOC. Support the players. It is very fun to see it from their point of view from time to time, so definitely check that out. Also, I will announce while we're kind of waiting around for the next game to go that you will see quite a few games on Voobly Official this weekend. The Clan Masters tournament has kicked off. You can find the schedule by putting in, I think it is going to be a substitution, Klaus. I'm not sure. No one has told me yet, but it does look like yes. Yinghua is going to join this game. Game is starting now, so he will jump in for Degao. And maybe he will be a bit rusty. We want to see RCL win one game, win one for the Gipper. But anyway, just quickly dropped a link in the chat there for the Clan Masters information. You will see quite a few games this weekend. AOCZone.net is the place to go to figure out what games are going to be going on. You're going to see several of the top clans duking it out. I think there's 4 or 5 matches on Saturday. I think there's another 3 or 4 on Sunday. So tune in this weekend, enjoy some Clan Masters games, and hopefully you will see me there as well. Okay, spectators will launch in a moment. The players have launched for now. It will be RCL's choice of map. They have a relatively small pool of maps to choose from. The CM map pack, Arabia, Dry Arabia, what were the others? Bedouin, Land Nomad, and a few others. But we will see maybe a curveball here from RCL. Is SY Yinghua playing? Yes, Yinghua is going to play in this game in the place of Degao. So it will be Yo, Yinghua, Lix, and Feng Xing, a.k.a. Paladin. Paladin has played beautiful in these games, stealing boars, really wreaking havoc on anybody and everybody in the early game and every single game so far. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. My lord, it is late over here. Hopefully you'll excuse the, I don't know, the slow-wittedness of Killer B. It's even slower than normal right now. It is 1:30 in the morning over here. I want to say thanks again to Dave, aka Marauder. Give that guy some love, guys. He was nice enough to join me, to help me out through some of these games, through 3 out of the 4. As he said, 1:30 in the morning where he's at, and that is a true trooper. That poor gentleman will be up in 5.5 hours to go to work. Thank you guys for hanging out and following Voobly Official. We are working our way through a night stream. Hopefully you can find some of those games this weekend. In between about 12 GMT and about 18 to 20 GMT, you're going to see games aplenty this weekend. Voobly Official is going to be very active with lots of Clan Masters games. So look forward to it. I guess I will put on music for a moment. The players are in the game. They have not launched yet, though, so we will we'll hang out and wait. We will hang out and wait until they are ready. Oh, Fire, sending the love. Thank you so much, Fire. I wish I had the knowledge of Fire to bring, but at least I can, I don't know, I can bring the voice, maybe. So yeah, we will see a substitution. Can Yo switch sides? Says Nothing Soup. Yeah, Yo leaving his own clan would be some craziness, wouldn't it? So yeah, we're gonna see a game number 4 here. Hopefully you guys are ready for a good one. I am hoping just for some close action here. Hoping that these RCL guys can win one for the Gipper. They really gave it a great try in game number 1, and they just came up a bit short. We will keep hoping for them to pull one out. Good to see the underdogs win one once in a while, right? Lix is so aggressive today. Is not so aggressive today. Yeah, I agree, Klaus. Lix has been slinging in a couple games. He's been passive in most of the games. Getterix was still here a minute ago. Is Getterix still awake? Go to sleep, my man. I think Getterix may have gone to bed. I hope. Anyway, thanks guys for being here. I know probably some of you are not that familiar with me. I am Killer B, aka Tyler. I am here in what is the middle of the night. Probably not a time that I've ever streamed before, but we're going to have a good time with it. 1 minute and 30 seconds left until the spectator delay completes, and we will see RCL v SY game number 4.